Mr. and Mrs. I mean, Mr. and Mr. It's more like George and Mildred. Am I like that?
So the idea of this is that Vince and Andy have to answer some questions about the other one so that we can see how well they know each other. So we're going to start with some questions about Vince to Andy. I will ask Andy the question. While he thinks about it, Vince will write his answer on the iPad, and his answer will magically appear behind us on that screen. Don't shout out what's been written.
It's not really magic though, it's just...
It's magic.
Sorry, it is magic, you're right.
Question 1. What is Vince Clarke's favourite beer?
Beer? All in the whole wide world?
In the whole wide world.
We've got loads of favourite beers.
You have a little think about it.
Depends where we are.
So is this currently?
Your current favourite beer?
My current beer? Yes. Current beer, okay.
Are you allowed to be in Czechoslovakia, Vince? In the Czech Republic?
Okay, so Vince has selected his favourite beer. Andy, what's your answer?
Well, I think it's going to be really naff, but Stella?
Modelo.
Modelo? Oh, you mean no? No?
No, I mean
Modelo,
Modelo.
yeah. The Mexican beer. Is it? Oh, okay. I'll let you off.
Question 2. If Vince was cooking for you, what would he cook? Not yet. Have a little think about it. Vince, if you were cooking for Andy, what would you cook for him?
Think. Has it got chicken in it?
I'm not allowed to say.
So if it's not Wiener Schnitzel, it's going to be one of those chickens wrapped up in a piece of Parma ham.
Half a point?
Oh,
Roast chicken.
Yeah. Very good. What's that chicken called? It's Parma chicken. Chicken Parma, that's really nice. And cheese.
Question 3. Which of these bands would Vince most like to see in concert? Oasis, Coldplay, Ed Sheeran.
I think he would like. Can you imagine me being a spy?
Vince, if you could write your answer down.
I'd never get out of that red leather bag.
You have to see one of them. Oasis, Coldplay, or Ed Sheeran.
So I have to see one of them.
You have to see one of them. Andy.
I think Vince would get on quite well with Mr. Sheeran.
Question 4.
I can't keep up with his things though, all those maths things and equals and minus and subtract. I can't keep up with him. He's got one coming out on his deathbed, hasn't he, called Eject. I'm like, put it back in, love, you know?
Andy, has Vince ever ridden a roller coaster?
Has he been on one?
Vince, have you ever been on a roller coaster?
A small one, maybe.
Andy, it's a yes or no.
I think he's been on a teeny one.
A small one.
Yeah, I think he's been on a really teeny one, like really tiny Oscar.
Vince's answer is yes.
Yeah.
He didn't specify how big the roller coaster was.
A teeny one, wasn't it, Vince?
Now, do you remember we went to, when we did the Duran tour, and they took over that park in America, and they were allowed to get at the front of the row, and we were queuing up way behind, but we got free rides.
Not Landed Lakes, that's
One of those, yeah. That was one of those, yeah. It was it.
No, I just remember being on one in Tampa, and I'd had like a huge, no, we'd been out drinking all the night before, and I thought I'd better have a huge breakfast just in case, you know. Just in case of what? Came off, and I couldn't even walk when I came.
Your fifth and final question on the subject of Vince Clarke. What was Vince's first ever job?
First job? Well, I must probably know his second job.
First job.
His first job.
Vince, if you could write down your first job.
You worked at the dole office, didn't you, Vince? No, okay.
Vince has submitted his answer.
He was an aeroplane window washer.
That was my fourth job.
That was your fourth job, okay. So your first job was working in a frozen food factory.
Very close. Working in a yogurt factory.
Oh yes! Yeah. He's an expert at yogurt.
Right then, we're going to swap round. So we have 5 questions for Vince to answer about Andy.
Me too.
Vince, question 1. What is Andy's lucky number? Andy has put his answer on the screen.
I'm going to say 11. Or not 10.
Rhymes.
Oh, 7. That's such a cliche.
7-11.
Question 2. Does Andy Bell prefer milk, dark or white chocolate? Have a little think about that. Okay, Andy has put his answer on the screen.
Really rarely eats chocolate, so. But when he does, it's super healthy and he eats dark chocolate.
Question 3 for Vince is...
That's what happens with songs when we do.
Question 3 is who was Andy's first celebrity crush?
Well, it's got... He's broken the technology already. We've been on stage for 10 minutes.
My finger! It's my finger!
That's all.
Okay, I'm going to ask Andy to whisper in my ear his
Okay.
answer. I have the answer in my brain.
Debbie Harry.
Do you want another guess?
Someone like Debbie Harry.
She was married to Lee Majors.
Oh, Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett Majors.
Wow. Okay.
It's the hair. I just wanted to be her, that's it.
Question 4 for Vince on Andy. If he could choose, would Andy choose the power of invisibility or X-ray vision? If he could choose, would Andy choose the power of invisibility or X-ray vision?
Or X-ray vision. I think they probably want to be invisible.
He does, but he also wants to have X-ray vision. Final question. What are the first names of Andy's siblings?
There's so many.
Some of them were with us last night.
And their wives' names and their children's.
Karen?
There's 5.
5.
One of them's a boy.
No, Yvonne's my mum's sister. There's one who was like the Princess of Wales.
Oh, Diana.
Yeah, Diana. There's one who wasn't from the Isle of Barry, but his name is rhymes with it.
What, Ferry?
He was a football player with the ZZ on the end.
Perry.
And same as your ex-singer,
Alison.
yeah. And if somebody's boring in America, you call them for sticking their nose in, a lady.
No.
Karen,
yeah. And the last one is, well, there was an ABBA song that was called it. It's very obscure. It rhymes with David Blaine. Mrs. Stritch, you must know.
The lady the same. Elaine. Apologies.
Very good.
That brings this portion of nonsense to a close. It is now time for a short interval. Please can I ask you to be back in your seats in 20 minutes.